So we are about 48 hours post 4th of July sale. Well, actually, we started the sale on the 3rd. Yesterday was the 4th. Today's the 5th. And you guys killed it. Like, this was a bigger sale for us than Black Friday was. And Black Friday for us is like it's a Super Bowl of e-commerce. So we launched on the 3rd. We got about 7 pallets of orders out on the 3rd. Yesterday there were no pickups because of the holiday. And we have a bunch of stuff we're shipping out today. We're about halfway through fulfilling all of the orders, but it was madness. So we've been here pretty much for the past 48 hours, almost straight, just fulfilling orders, getting everything out as fast as possible. But let me show you what we got. So going out in today's shipment, which this is all postal service stuff, all USPS. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pallets that are gonna be picked up here in a little bit. And then this is all of the FedEx stuff. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pallets here that are going out in a little bit.
$4,000 orders poured in. Biggest sale BPN's ever had. So we're just trying to get everyone's orders out. It's going pretty well right now.
How many orders are left to pack?
I think we're gonna be down to about 1,900 soon. So we're moving pretty good, and gonna utilize this weekend. So
No days off.
that's right. I'm staying overnight.
Come on, bark at me.
There you go, Hank. What? Give me Paul, Hank. Hank, give me Paul.
Hey, shake. Yep, good boy.
Hank's gonna be a hunting dog, aren't you? Are you gonna be a hunting dog, Hank? What are you gonna hunt? So it is now a few days later. It is Sunday afternoon, and we've been packing and fulfilling orders since 4th of July sale all through the weekend, and we are almost called up. So the rest of the orders will go out on Monday, tomorrow, and Tuesday. We've been working really hard here to get everyone's orders out as fast as possible, because we truly, from the deepest part of our heart, appreciate your support. And we brought a special guest to come help fulfill orders. Our dad, Mike Bear. So something we did different this year, or for this sale in particular, is usually we'll put some paid advertising dollars behind Instagram and Facebook leading up to a sale. We've done it the past couple years for our big sales like Black Friday, 4th of July, stuff like that. This year, for this sale, we put $0 behind paid advertising. So it was all our social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, pushing it through our affiliates, ambassadors, and athletes on their platforms, and then email marketing, which this year, 2019, we put a lot more effort into email marketing, and it's paying off in dividends, like a lot, which I'll probably talk about in another video just on that topic, how we kind of transitioned into a lot of email marketing and growing that platform and that email list. But this sale, our biggest sale to date, we did $0 paid advertising. Now for the main topic of the video, something I wanted to address in terms of Ironman prep is, am I losing weight? Am I losing muscle? How am I combating the loss of muscle mass and weight during high endurance training from Ironman prep? That's what I want to address and have a conversation about. So I've been getting the question from people like, how am I maintaining size and muscle mass? Or am I worried that I'm going to lose size and muscle mass during Ironman prep from all the endurance training? And like, here it is. So for example, the last, it's the 7th, the last 4 days from being in the warehouse here, we've had very little free time, obviously. So I didn't do any bodybuilding, like resistance training. I had to get my Ironman training in, which was difficult because I've been getting, like, tracking through my Garmin, about 25,000 steps every day here before leaving to go train. So training this week has been pretty difficult. It's been rough. Like, my legs felt super heavy. Like, there's concrete bricks pretty much attached to it. But how does that, like, affect resistance training and muscle mass moving forward? So my priority right now until November 2nd of this year, where I'm doing the Ironman in Pensacola, my priority of training is Ironman prep, like long endurance type stuff. And at the moment, my priority isn't resistance training. It's not maintaining muscle mass. It's not getting stronger. It's not getting bigger, because that will not benefit me for the time being. Like, that will not benefit me for this Ironman. So my goal is to run and complete the Ironman as comfortably as possible, right? So if I'm sitting heavier, like right now, I'm sitting around probably 210. I started the prep at 215 maybe. And even like 210, 215, my body requires a lot of energy to do long endurance stuff. So when we're talking a 2.4 mile swim, we're talking a 112 mile bike ride, we're talking a 26.2 mile run all together, sitting at 215 with all the size and mass that I have right now, that requires my body a lot of energy. And when we're talking an Ironman, your body will use the glycogen stored in your muscle, in your liver, the carbs that are just circulating your blood from the meal you had, prior the night before. Your body will use that before the event is over. And as a bigger person, as a bigger dude with more mass, my body will require more of that energy and burn out earlier on. So if I want to complete this Ironman as efficiently, as effectively, as fast as possible, obviously I'm going to have to lose some size so my body doesn't require as much energy. That's my thought process moving forward. The priority is I want to do this as fast as possible, and I want to be super proud of my time. It's going to suck, obviously. It's going to be difficult. Training is going to be hard. The event's going to be hard, but you can make it a little easier if you're in a more like type of endurance shape, okay? And as volume increases with my biking and swimming and running, like yesterday was a brick. I had a long bike ride and an hour run. And then after that, like, I don't have the energy to go in and do a resistance training workout. I still am hitting the weights 3 to 4 times a week. Like this afternoon, after we're done packing and fulfilling orders, I will do an hour training session of push, like chest, shoulders, triceps. I'm not hitting any legs at the time being because I'm either biking, running, or swimming 6 times a week. My only off day is Sundays. So I am okay. I'm more than okay with losing size and mass at the moment. And here is the best way I can describe it and explain it. I'm a person that loves testing myself, right? Mentally and physically. I love pushing my boundaries mentally and physically, but also I like testing myself to see what my body requires to complete certain things. Like how my body reacts when I'm lighter and changing my diet up a little bit. And I'm able to sustain longer type of endurance stuff, like 10 hours plus, 10, 11, 12 hours plus of high intensity training with swimming, running, and biking. And for me to truly test my body that way, I want to put it in the best condition possible, which is lighter than I currently am. So I expect, honestly, by September, October, to be sitting maybe around 190, maybe a little lighter. That's 20, 25 pounds away of size, of mass, of muscle that I will lose. I'll probably be lean. Like I'll probably be ripped at the moment and kind of chiseled, but I won't be as strong and I won't have as much muscle mass as I currently do because my priorities are different. My priorities are endurance for this event, and I want to test myself. And with testing myself, finding what is the most efficient for different conditions. Obviously, like, okay, my priorities, like I said, aren't resistance and strength right now. They are endurance. So what does my body have to be like to complete something like that? And the reason I want to know that stuff is so I can teach other people and help other people to accomplish those same things. That's what truly interests me in terms of this Ironman prep right now. And then what I look forward to is after, the Ironman is done in November, well, then we get to rebuild. Then I get to test myself all over again to share with you guys and document the process of this is what it requires to put size and mass and strength back on. This is how I'm eating. This is how I'm training. So I like these little dips in strength is high. Well, strength decreases, but endurance is high now. Like, I love these little dips, highs and lows of training different ways to experiment with my body, to share with other people. Hey, this is what it requires to do X. This is what it requires to do Y. This is what I changed and it worked for me. You could try this as well. So I will lose size. I will lose strength. I'm okay with that because it's not the priority of training right now. It's not my main goal and objective. But eventually it will be again. So I will lose size. I already started to. I've lost some strength. I lost some size. Calorie expenditure is high, and it will continue to get higher the deeper I get into this prep. But that's part of it, baby. You got to embrace it. You got to enjoy the process, and you have to go all in. Like, I am all in on what I'm doing right now. And if you don't go all in, man, you're just wasting your time, and it's just a joke. If you don't fully commit, you got to overcommit and over-obsess, like I always say. Overcommit, over-obsess, and make it happen. All right, so we've been working on this flavor right here for about 6 months. Strawberry Kiwi Flight. And if you see this right here, that is Russ Swole. That is a cartoon figure of Russell Orhe, limited edition flavor, dropping July 18th. And this flavor is absolutely on point. We worked 6 months to get Russ's limited edition pre-workout flavor on point, and about what's today? It's 11 days. In 11 days, we launched this flavor. Just 2,500 units, and we'll be good. So 1 scoop of Flight, 1 scoop of Endopump. First workout back in probably 6 or 7 days, just because right before we went into the July 4th sale, it was cardio heavy, and I didn't really hit any resistance training workouts. So we'll let pre-sink in a little bit. We'll go back, pack more orders, and then train. This is what every day now is like. These guys, so what happens typically is Ryder goes first, and Hank is the instigator, but Hank's always looking for
Hank just wants
food and water. Hank's trying to get
He's going for the Smirnoff.
He's trying to get the Smirnoff in there, which was from when I iced my groomsman. That's still sitting there. Hank, get out of the fridge. Come on. Hank. All right, so we're gonna start off with some core, and I love using the GHD for different types of core variations. So like what I'm gonna do today, and I'll just like make this up as I go, kind of as far as I can burn out. I'll do like 15, like 10 to 20, probably 15 full extensions on the GHD, where your hands touch the back, and then right into, I'll do like a core, like a half sit up, where when I come to the top, I'll really crunch down on the core. So I'll do like 10 to 15, maybe 20 of these, and to finish off, Russian twists as many as possible until you literally, like, your back is falling because your core is giving up. You just Russian twist until you're done, and do like four sets total of that variation, that complex. All right, so post workday Hop Dotty run. So we start off with the fries. These are garlic or Parmesan truffle fries, and then the classic frozen margarita that Steph and I got, and then Preston's skinny dip right there.
It's the best. That's the best thing you can get.
What fries are those?
Hot honey and sage.
And then Hefeweizen for Mike. And then the baby fries.
Good. It's good.
Burgers are on the way. All right, so if you are ever in Austin, Hop Dottie is low-key one of the best burger places in the entire world, voted by the Bear family. Garlic Parmesan truffle fries never get old. Their margaritas are probably one of the best margaritas, hands down, that I've ever had, and their burgers are perfect. Two burger places that never get old, Hop Dottie and In-N-Out. I swear.
Cheers to mom.
And then the burger that Steph, Preston, and I got, the Lano.
Got the shrimp.
Oh, you got the shroom?
Yeah.
What's in the shroom?
Some type of, what do you call that green stuff?
Pesto.
Pesto with some white sauce and some mushrooms.
All right, guys, so that is the video. We just want to say we appreciate the support from the sale. 4th of July really means a lot to us from the deepest part of our heart. And thanks for watching the video. So we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Wait, could you hear that? Could you hear that fart in the background when he started talking? Listen, play the clip again so I can listen to it.